Greetings. This is a general reading for Libra for the month of August in the year of 2018. And so Libra, let's see what is going on here with you in this month here. So I'm going to tell you what I pick up in the cards, and I'm also going to tell you what I see. And as you know, Libra, this is tea time. And so we have to have our cup of tea. This cup of tea is for you, Libra. Okay, Libra, let's see what's going on here. I see two things that's going on with some of you Libras. I see on one hand you forgiving, and on the other hand you making moves now. And you were stuck because you wouldn't let go, you wouldn't forgive. So now you're like, okay, I'm going to release that. I'm going to let that go. I'm forgiving. And now it's like things are starting to motivate. Things are starting to move now. Also, it's saying here, a lot of improvement is going on with a lot of you Libras here. And so, I see some of you Libras is kind of concerned. You kind of worry about somebody else. This could be a loved one, a friend or something. But it's like, it's going to be okay. You just have to be strong through this situation. And so you cannot live in fear. You cannot let fear take over. So I just feel like that this is the energy here with some of you Libras. It's like you worry, kind of worried about a family member or someone. And it's like worrying is not the answer. What you have to do is put out a lot of trust, give that person support. Don't be afraid. And just, life is what it is. People is in your life and they come out your life. You can't control that when people leave here. And so I don't feel like whoever this is that you thinking that they're going to leave, I don't feel like that they're going to leave at this point. I'm also seeing here too where I feel that there is a Libra, and to me it seems like that you are a very good negotiator here. And I see here where it feels like that you are going to be negotiating some things and you're going to be very successful. I feel like that this is going to be like the biggest negotiation that you ever have done because it's the abundance card that's right next to it. And so whatever this negotiation that's going on here, it's like jackpot. You know how you have attorneys that win $1 million cases here, and so they get they got all of this money here that they get from these cases. What this feels like. I'm also seeing here too that I feel like you're putting a new program together, Libra, and anytime you're dealing with something new, there's some uncertainty. But with you are very creative. You are, you are I just feel, you can just act your way through. You can improvise here on spots that you don't know. And so you are very good. How they say, you fake it until you make it. You act it until you get there. That's what I see here. And so I do see, Libra, where I feel like that you are going to be making some changes. I see Libra, you're going to be helping someone here or helping people here. You really going to be making a difference. So whatever you involved in, Libra, I definitely see here that you are making a difference, and you also are shining in the process of that. So you helping other people, but at the same time, you helping yourself. So it's like what you're doing and giving to other, it's like it's just opening you up. It's just people are able to see you. You are able to benefit. I feel like some of you Libras are going to be dealing with some family changes here. And so people could be leaving in the family. People could be coming in. You could be having a new addition to the family. And like I say, people coming, people going. So some of you Libras are going to be dealing with changes in the family. I'm also seeing body changes here. So some of you Libras are going to be losing weight or adding something to your body here. So you're definitely going to be doing some changes here, dealing with the body energy. I do see changes, mental changes with your mind here. And so it's almost like, how you writing something and you just tear it up and start all over again, and you making some major changes here too. And sometimes when you make some changes, it started out one way, but it end up something totally different because of the changes. And so that's what's going on here. And I just feel like that you on the right track, whatever way it goes. There's definitely going to be some moving going on, with some, Libras here. So I feel like that some of you Libras are not planning to move. It's just going to be a move. Some things come up where you're just going to have to move, and I just feel a sudden move here. And so it's going to be okay, but I just feel something like a sudden move that I see. I also see here, Libra, that this is the time that you keep your emotions in check, so you don't let your emotions get all out of the way, get all, you able to keep things together. There's a lot of growth going on here with a lot of you Libras. Mental, spiritual growth. There's a lot of growth energy that goes on here. Also, speaking of growth here, it's saying here that, there could be a Libra, that there could be a growth, and they scared that it might be cancer, but it's not cancer. And so I feel like that whatever this growth is, that you will be able to get rid of it and it'll be okay. I also see a Libra here, and I just feel a sadness. Some of you Libras, you might have lost a loved one or going through something here with the illness or something with a loved one. They're very sentimental here. And so you're going to get through this. I just want you to know, Libra, that this is not the end. This is part of life, and it just helps you to grow. Just helps you to see things here. Also, I see a lot of courage. So Libras, y'all have a lot of courage here. It's almost like, people standing there, and you have to be the one that makes the first move, and then everybody else will make the move. So I just feel like you got a lot of courage here. I feel like that, with the courage, you're able to make the changes or do what it is that you want to do. Some of you Libras, I just feel like that you just got that magnetism with you. So I feel like that if you're not in a dynamic relationship or a very meaningful relationship, I feel like that you will be. And this is the month where I feel that energy is really strong there. So I feel a real strong relationship. I also see a Libra here where you could also have a relationship with a grandmother or a family member or a mother that you haven't had before. And I do feel that there's going to be some kind of relationship. It's very important, Libra, that you keep the faith, that you trust in what your decision, trust in you. Just have to have that trust. I also see here where it looks like things is going one way, but it's not going to go that way. It's also saying here that this is new things. Things are evolving. Things are developing here around many of you Libras that I see that's here. I'm also seeing here too where I pick up judgeship. So there's a Libra that could definitely be becoming a judge or have something to do with judging something here or making certain decisions that's here. And it's like your decision will be the main decision here. I also see here too where I feel that there's a Libra here, and I just feel like that you are going to make some kind of connection here with the spirit world here through someone else. So it could be a family member, or you could be around somebody that's into spiritual work, and you really get curious, and it opens up your curiosity and take you places spiritually that you didn't even know you was. So because of someone here that got you, you were interested in it, it made you discover what kind of spiritual talent that you have. I also see a Libra here where it feels like that you're working too hard. So it's like a person that could be working two, 3 jobs, or either doing long hours on their jobs here. And it's like it's not worth it. And so you have to get somebody to take your place or cut it down. You have to get your rest, especially during the month of August here. And so it's like you got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. And so that's what it's saying. Cut back a little bit, get you some rest, see about you. and then you can kind of pick the pace up. But just going, that's not going to be good, Libra here. So this is the time for you to take some rest here. I'm also seeing here too where I pick up an energy here where I feel like a Libra. I'm just feeling some reconnection that's going on. So there's a Libra that you could be connecting again with a child, or something about a child, or there could be a strong connection going on between a child and their parent here. So there's definitely some connection. You got strong connection here, Libra. I feel like Libra that whatever it is that you're doing, it don't feel like work. It feels like a hobby because you enjoy it. And that's why you're good at it, because this is something that you enjoy and you're just able to just take it and be free with it, create with it. And I just feel like it's you. And so, this is a good energy with some of you. And some of you, Libras, I see a lot of flowers around you. So I feel like that you could either be in the business of flowers, or you can be learning how to coordinate flowers. But I just see flowers, and it's a good energy that I feel with you and these flowers here. I feel like that you can also be healing, and the flowers could be the ones that you can be healing from the flowers energy, or you can put two flowers together and come up with some kind of healing potion here. But very strong energy, Libra, with you and the flowers. So if you would like more information, you can contact me. My contact information is below the video. And this cup of tea is for you, Libra.